This gonna be a tough one.
Now tuned into the motherfucking greatest.
What is up, YouTube? Mark Hicks coming at you with another video. And here we got a Yeezy and a fake Yeezy. And I'm gonna try to break down for you guys the differences. But I'm gonna tell you this is getting tougher. And the no stripe made it really tough. But first, let's go to the boxes. I got the fake is from Pop Kicks with a Z.net or .net, I believe. Their info will be in the description. That's where the fake is from. Yeah, the check was right too. Okay, but both of the pairs would technically be European pairs. So the pairs from obviously overseas. So obviously we know that the on the real pairs the box label is different if the pair comes from overseas. So they are overseas, but there's still differences in the box. Like I said in the last video, the real box is just so crisp. Like everything is straight and it's just so crisp. And then the fake, obviously, if you get a Yeezy box that looks like it's kind of beat up or whatever, it's more than likely a fake. I know stuff happens in shipping, so it's not the only way that you know it's a fake, but okay. And then the fake box tag, the numbers by the coat are just way too big. And it says EAN, all the right stuff, but the numbers are just too big. And then on this, as you see, the numbers are smaller. So there's no space like the United States pairs, but still the numbers are smaller. This is also something that I just kind of found out talking to a couple people. The little man right there, if you look, I don't know if it's gonna be able to focus. He's like real, he's clear and just like a normal, you know, he's normal. But on this one, I guess this would have to be if you have it in hand. This guy's kind of like fuzzy. Like he's got like fuzz marks all over and he's kind of fuzzy. I don't know if you can tell. He's kind of fuzzy. So that's just something, you know, if you have it in hand, you'll be able to tell. Yeah, other than that, everything looks pretty normal on the box. But now going into the shoe, which I know most of you, that's the only thing we care about, because that's what you get in hand. That's what you see on feet. Most people just want to like tell their friends that they got fakes. The boost on the fake is a lot more firm. As most people know, it's a lot more firm. The boost on the real is a lot softer. A lot softer. So you should be able to kind of, I don't know if you can tell the difference, but yeah, it's a lot softer on the real. So that's one thing to do when you get in hand. Also, the placement on the Adidas up top is a little wicked. Like theirs is right there, and then on the real it's a little down more. Like it's a little lower. As you can see, this is the same size shoe. This is, let me duck my head out the way. It's the same size shoe, but the placement is not right. And this is the fake. This is just, it's really hard, because it's like, this is one of them shoes where even the real, like, there's not a lot of detail. That's the problem. If there's not a lot of detail on the real shoe, it kind of makes the fakes a lot easier to you know, fool people. Okay, but also one thing, as you see on the real, the back tab, they have the outer box like the 350. You can pretty much see it on there. And then on the fake, there's really not a lot of box tab other than that one like flaw like right there. But other than that, you can barely even see that there's a, you can't see it. Like I'm staring at it right now. I can see the outer box on this one and I can't see it on the other one. So that's also a little off. Now they've done a better job with this time around, but with the Belugas, the tongue was really high. And with this one, the tongue is not super high, but it's still higher than it should be. It's still higher than it should be. So you can kind of tell with that if you get a pair that's like, the tongue is way sticking up. But other than that, the placing of the Supply 350 or the St. Pablo Loves You is kind of on, but I would say on the real pair, the space between this, the S and the third lace right here is a lot. There's more space. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say there's more space between the S and then the third hole. On the fake, as you see, it is right by there. It's barely any space at all. So on the fake, there's not a lot of space coming from right there. So there's another one. But you know, like I said, I knew it wouldn't be easy. Without even having the fake in hand yet, I knew this was gonna be like one of them things, like, you know. And then just the overall, you can kind of tell by the overall quality of the shoe. The back on the real, you can kind of look where the sole meets the actual upper. It's kind of just clean and, you know, no real stains on it. On the fake, as you see, you got the whole like glue stained area all over where the upper meets. And you know that's bound to happen because they just don't have the quality control that Adidas really has. So the fake, a lot more glue stains, and also something you should look for. What's gonna be the main way to kind of almost identify the fakes, and I've seen multiple fakes, I've seen pictures of multiple fakes, and I think what's probably gonna be, other than everything I've said, like the box and all that, what I think the main draw is gonna end up being the size tag. And it hasn't been like that for the rest of the Yeezys, but I'll show you guys this right here. Let's see if we can get it. I'm gonna take you guys off the stand. Look how dirty my freaking... Okay. What I think the main draw is gonna be is this size tag right here. As you see, it says male, male up top, and then there's the 4 kind of columns going down, and made in China, all that. But as you see, there's male, male, and then there's a whole separate like indentation for the next 4 lines. That's the fake. The real tag looks like this. There is no male, male on its separate line. It's with the 4 indentations. That's how the real looks. So that I think is going to be a main telltale sign, because I've seen multiple, and I don't have the insole in, but I've seen multiple and they look like that. So this is the real, and then the fake once again has the male, male, and then the 4 lines. So that I think is gonna end up being a big factor. So that's kind of where I'm gonna end the fake versus real. You know, it's tough. That's where I'm gonna end the fake versus real. This is like I said, it's a tough one, but you know, there is still signs. They can't get it right. The quality control is not there, and boost and everything, you'll be able to tell. And I mean, hopefully some of the signs are easy enough for you to spot, so you can spot right away and don't have to get caught up in buying and then having them refund and do all that. So hopefully you guys are able to tell. Leave in the comments if you have other ways of finding a fake on this pair only, because the rest of the V2s are kind of easier, I would say. But this one is definitely a big one. So yeah, just leave the comments subscribe, share, go check out the private jet video, because I'm trying to motivate the family. But yeah, it's, you know, I don't know. But yeah, the link in the description. I know some people rock fakes. If you want to rock fakes, that's on you. Me, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this fake pair. A lot of people tell me to like donate them to charity. Then they say don't do it because yeah, they don't want like homeless people getting robbed, thinking like, because I know in some places if you know, dudes see a homeless man walking around in Yeezys, they would think somebody nice got him a pair to like go viral, and then they would try to steal them off the homeless person. So I don't want none of that to happen, and I don't really want to hand out fakes to little kids, because then at the end of the day, I'd rather them have a real, like, even Adidas, like a normal Adidas shoe, a NMD for 120 bucks, a real shoe with real Adidas quality over a fake Yeezy from China. So it's kind of just up in the grabs what I do with these fakes. But just kind of comment, because I'm obviously not going to wear them. Don't disrespect me. But yeah, just leave a comment what you believe, what you think I should do. But yeah, hopefully this helped you. Like, you just, by looking at them over and over, you can kind of start spotting more things. And yeah, I don't know. Oh, let me just, okay. You see how that sole, you can see the boost in it? Like, it's clear as day, white. On the fake, on the real, it's kind of darker. But that's kind of, yeah, see? It's kind of, this is way more like visible. But okay, let me stop, because I'll find just more stuff just looking. But that is the end of the video. I hope this helped you. This fake is really hard to spot. But, you know, I still take, go follow me on Twitter, go follow me on Instagram. If you need a legit check, you must follow me. If you aren't following me, then I will not legit check your shoe. I know I get a lot of legit checks on Instagram and Twitter, but from now on, I will not legit check your shoe unless you are following me. Then I will legit check. I know some YouTubers don't legit check, some YouTubers don't even respond, but your boy got you. But other than that, I think we out of here, man.